Well, hello, my dear students. Here we are in another video in chapter 2. Sorry. Well, the title is like substituting into expressions. Well, we have got expressions in this section and we have to substitute the given value for each expression that it is given. Before diving deeply to the exercises in this section, I would love to give um, some explanation and give you a simple example, then we will go through the exercises. The first thing that you need to know when it says substitute a value into an expression, we must put it instead of the variable of that expression that we have. For instance, it might say that um, like work out or find the value of the given, let's say, expression. Our given expression, let's say, since it's math, so I would love to use x and y like more than other variables, but I will try my best to use every single variable that I can. So let's say if you have something like 3x plus y, find the value of this expression, okay, for the x equal to 2 and y equal to 4. How are we going to substitute these values into this expression? Well, you know that it's better for you to know that between, as a note, I will mention it here, between variable and the number, the number we have got always multiplication. What I mean by the number, we can say coefficient. Okay, so for example here, between this variable and this coefficient, this number, we have got always times. There is a common mistake from the students. Always they like, not always, some students feel that if they put 2 instead of x, so this expression will become 32 plus 4, while it's 100% wrong. All right, so the true matter is, between these two we have got always multiplication, so we have to multiply them, like 3 times the value of x is 2 plus y is 4. So according to the BEDMAS, which is orders of operation, multiplication comes first, which is 3 times 2, 6 plus y is 4, so it is going to be 10. Okay, so let's go and solve the exercises, because I think this section is easier than the others, so we can just deal with the exercises directly. In the first exercise, it says copy and complete the workings to find the value of each expression when x equal to 3 and y equals to 5. So there are 3 expressions, A, B, and C. I will solve 2 of them, then I will leave the other one for you guys. All right. So for example, here it gave us some steps as well. X minus 2y. So you know that in the title it says x equal to 3. So instead of this x, we have got 3 minus 2. Again, I'm going to repeat it. Between variable and the coefficient, we have got multiplication always. So 2 times 5, 10. So 3 minus 10, you know that integers, it's the subtraction of integers. Well, one of them is positive, the other one is negative, so subtract them. 10 minus 3 is 7, but the sign of the bigger one is negative, so the result is negative. How about here? So I'm going to solve C, then I will leave B for you guys. All right. y square minus 10x over y. So y square is, y is 5. 5 square, 25, minus 10 times the value of x is 3. 10 times 3, 30, over y, which is 5. So let's just substitute, simplify it. 5 squared, 25, minus 10 times 3, 30 over 5. So 25 minus 30 over 5, 6. 25 minus 6, 90. I will leave this one for you guys. All right. Here we have gotten some other expressions, and the given values are for A, B, C, and D is given. So I will solve 3 of them, then I will leave the other for you guys. So I think A, B, C, D, E are easy. So I will go with H, I, and J. Okay. So I will do it here in this paper in order to just keep our book clean. So 20 in H, by the way, guys. So that is example H. 20 plus B cube. All right. So 20 plus our B here is given, it is 3. So 3 cube. So 20 plus 3 cube, guys, you know that it is equal to 27. So 20 plus 27, 47. How about example I? It says AB plus CD. Well, between these two variables, guys, we have got times. So A is -2 times B is here 3. And then we have plus C is -4, D is 6. So 3 times -2, -6, plus, put them in the bracket in order to not confuse, -4 times 6, -24. Well, we have got the addition of two negative numbers. Already mentioned it in my classes that when we have the addition of two negative numbers, first of all, we need to add them. 24 plus 6, it is equal to 30, but the result is still negative. That is all about I as well. How about the last one, which is J? So we have BC over D plus A. So instead of B, we have got 3 here, times C is -4 over D is here 6, and plus A is -2. Okay, 3 times -4, well, it's equal to -12 over 6 plus -2. -12 over 6, it is equal to -2 plus -2. So -2 plus -2, it is equal to -4. And I will leave the other examples for you guys. So think like a mathematician. Work with a partner to answer this question. A question is given, then write values for A, B, C, and D when A, B, C are all positive numbers. So try to follow the instructions. I'm not going to solve this thing like a mathematician because it's easy. And these type of questions, by the way, are important for the exam. This is part of Peter's homework. Question 4. Here it says, so the question is, work out the value of each expression when x equal to -3 and y equal to -2. So here the first expression in A, it says x squared plus xy. So x is -3. -3 squared plus x is -3, y is -2. So he multiplied them, and finally he has got -3. But there is a mistake here. The mistake is when x is equal to -3. So that square is for the entire x, for the whole x, whole value of x. So it means we have to write it in this way: -3 squared. It should be, this square is for the sign and for the number as well. So it will square both of them. Therefore, it's going to become 9. All right. So here is the mistake. Peter wrote -9. All right. That's why 9 plus -3 times -2, 6. 9 plus 6, 15. The answer must be 15. All right. Hope you can see it. And the part B, it says y cubed minus 6x over y. So y cubed is -2. That cube is for the whole -2. All right. And then minus 6 times -3 all over -2. Let's see the mistake. It should be like this. Like the correct answer is like this. But here, okay, up to now it is correct. Then -2 cube. Let's just extend -2 cube. -2 times -2 times -2. So negative times negative, positive. Then positive times this negative, negative. So the result is -2 times 2, 4. 4 times 2, 8. -8. But here Peter wrote 8. So here is the mistake. Minus 6 times -3, -18 over -2. So -8 minus -18 over -2, negative divided by negative, positive 18 over 2, 9. And we have again the addition of two negative numbers. So we are going to add them, but the result is negative, which is -17. So the answer must be -17. Great. And these are the questions related to this question. We already answered all of them. For example, here is that it says, look at the persons. Do you think he's working? And answers are correct. Absolutely not. They were not correct. And we found out the mistakes. You can just take a photo and then write down where the mistakes are. So give a reason for your answers. When you solve it, the solution will become a reason. So we can discuss. You can discuss about the solutions and the mistakes as well. Think like a mathematician, I will leave it for you because it's just like an activity. Question 6, it just looks like the question 1 and question 2, and it is important, guys. I want you to do them. So I will do just C, then I will leave A and B for you in order to not make the video long. And that's it. So P over M all to the power of 5 plus P to the power of 3. By the way, the value of P and M are given here in the title. So P is -4 over 2, all inside the bracket, all powered by 5, plus the first step is given, by the way, guys. So -2, first of all, inside the bracket, we have to get rid of this bracket first. -4 over 2, it is -2. And -4 to the power of 3, you know that if you just extend this one, so -4 multiplied by -4 multiplied by -4. So cube means 3 times multiplied by itself. So negative times negative, positive, positive times negative, negative. So the result, that's why here this negative is given, because the result is negative. And 4 times 4, 16. 16 times 4, 64. So here it should be 64. All right. -2 to the power of 5. So -2 times -2 times -2 times -2, and 5 times we have to multiply -2 by itself. When the power is odd of a negative number, the result is negative. Don't forget this. But let's just check it here. Technically, so it's negative times negative, positive, positive times negative, negative, negative times negative, positive, and finally positive times this negative, negative. That's why the result is negative. And 2 times 2, 4 times 2, 8 times 2, 16 times 2, 32, minus 64. Again, the addition of two negative number, like -32 plus -64. So add them, it's equal to 96, but with negative. Well, here finally we have a lot of like expression that we need to substitute the given value in them. So I would love to do all of them, but as I already said, that in order to not make the video long and like this, I don't want to do all of them, because they have got like the same process to solve. That's why I will choose like some of them. For example, F looks like a little bit difficult. J as well, and then I will do G as well. So I will leave the others for you guys. I hope that you can solve them by yourself because they are easy. So in the comment, you can just comment them. And if I see that you have difficulty with any of them, I may just correct it for you as well. Wx over z. Remember, it's question F. Wx over z plus y. So w is 5. X is 2 over z is -1. It's given here, by the way. And plus y is -8. All right, 5 times 2, 10 over -1, -10 plus -8. Again, I'm going to repeat it. The addition of two negative numbers, add them, 8 plus 10, 18, but still keep the negative in the result. Perfect. How about question G? So in G, we have 2 times x cubed minus z squared, sorry. So 2 times x is, where is x? X is 2. So 2 cubed minus z is -1. So -1 squared, close parenthesis. All right, 2 times 2 cubed, it's equal to 8, minus -1 squared. Well, when the power is, when the exponent of a negative number is even, the result is positive, which is 1. So 2 times 8 minus 1, 7. 2 times 7, 14. It's equal to 14. And the last example, J. 3z all powered by 4 minus z to the power of 7. So 3 times -1 all powered by 4 minus -1 powered by 7. Well, guys, as I already mentioned, when the power of a negative number, by the way, it's going to become inside this bracket will become -3 all powered by 4 minus -1 to the power of 7. So -3 to the power of 4, go and check it. Since the power is even, the result is positive. 3 to the power of 4, it is equal to 81, minus -1 to the power of 7. Since the power is odd, so it is still -1. Negative times negative, positive. That's why 81 plus 1, 81 plus 1, it is equal to 82. Perfect. That's all about this section, by the way, guys. And here we have got the same thing, the same story. In question 8, again, there is somebody's homework. I want you to check it and see if there is a mistake in it or not. It says use a counterexample to show that this statement is not true. 2x to the power of 2 is not. Well, the answer is, let's at x equal to 3, so 2x to the power of 2 times 9, 18. Yes, it is a counterexample. And then use this idea for these given questions. So I will just solve A, B, C. Which one? Okay, this time B. Let's just take a counterexample. So our counterexample is, let's suppose that y equals to 2. All right. So in that case, we have got -2 all powered by 4, and we have -2 to the power of 4. Well, here in the first one, that 4 is for both of them, both number and the sign as well. That's why, since it is even, it's going to make it positive. So 2 to the power of 4, it's equal to +16. But here, that 4 is only for the 2, so the result still is negative. 2 to the power of 4, it's 16, and these two are not equal to each other. That is a counter example. It means bring an example that it shows that this equality is not correct. Work out the value of each expression in question 9. I will solve like one of them just inside the book. I will solve B. All right. So we have got 3y minus 5. 3 times y. Okay, y is 3 minus 5 over 2. Y is given here, guys. Then plus 2 times y is 3, so 3 to the power of 3 minus 21 over 3. So let's just simplify it. 3 times 3, 9, minus 5 over 2, plus 2 times 3 to the power of 3, 27, minus 21 over 3, it's 7. All right. 9 minus 5, 4. 4 over 2, it is 2, plus 2 times 27, it's 54, minus 7. Clear? So here, 2 plus 54, it is 56, minus 7, it is 49. Hope you guys understand it. And finally, we have got a very interesting question here that it's definitely not going to come for exam, but if you want, we can just solve it here because maybe you are interested to solve and see the solution of it. Show that this solution is not equal to this one. For a equal to -2 and b equal to -1. So 5a square minus, okay, 5a square, a is -2, is -2 square, between them there is multiplication, guys, minus 9 times b is -1 minus -2 plus 2 over b is -1, all powered by 5, and plus 7 times -2 times -1. And see, let's see, okay, we have got left side and right side. Let's see how much we are going to get for the left side. It should be equal to the value of the right side as well. Let's find this one. -2 to the power of 2, it is 4. 4 times 5, 20, minus. Here inside the bracket, we have got -1, negative times negative, positive. So it's going to be +2. Remember, 2 minus 1, 1. 1 times 9, 9. Plus here, so these two are gone. 2 over -1 to the power of 5. Well, you know that when the exponent is odd, so it is going to be negative still. 2 over -1, -2, plus negative times negative, positive. So 2 times 1, 2, times 7, 14. So finally, we are going to get 20 minus 9, 11, minus 2 plus 14. So this is 11 minus 2, 9. 9 plus 14, it is equal to 23. So the left side was equal to 23. Let's see whether we are going to get 23 in the right side or not, because it says show that, so we have to get 23. All right, -5. -5 times a was -2 over b is -1 minus 6 times -2 cubed minus -2 times -1 all powered by 4 plus 9 over b is -1 to the power of 2 minus a is -2 cubed. All right, so let's see how much we are going to get. First of all, negative times negative, positive. 5 times 2, 10 over -1, -10, minus -2 to the power of 3, so it is odd number, so it is equal to -8. -8 times -6, negative times negative, positive. So So here is going to be positive. 6 times 8, 48. Perfect. Minus negative 2 times negative 1, positive 2. Positive 2 to the power of 4, 16. Minus 16. Plus, here negative 1 square, so it is equal to 1 square, minus negative 2 to the power of 3, negative 8. Negative times negative, positive 8. So it is going to be 9. So 9 over 9, 1. Perfect. So 48 minus 16, it is equal to 32. So negative 10 minus 32 plus 1. Oh, sorry, positive 32. Positive is bigger. So 32 minus 10, it is equal to 22. Plus 1, 23. So as you can see, 23 is equal to 23. So we show that left side is equal to right side. I hope guys that you got benefit from this video. See you in another video.